Well, Sunday is the big game. Maybe you're looking for some recipe inspiration. Today, the PA Beef Council is going to help with that. Registered dietitian nutritionist Beth Stark joins us to beef up your game day menu. Very clever. Yeah,
of course.
PA Beef is sponsoring this segment for us. Okay, chili screams football parties, right?
Absolutely.
But before we get to that, I want to talk about batch cooking. You said this is what you're doing here, and it's really, really smart. So explain to everybody what that is.
So both recipes we're going to show today really start with one lean cut, a bottom round roast that was cooked within a slow cooker with a little bit of water, garlic, onion, and then pre-shredded to use both recipes. So batch cooking is kind of like that cook once, eat twice method, so that you can either cook the meal and then eat it throughout the course of the week as leftovers, or maybe even freeze it to enjoy within a couple of months, whether that's the recipe or the meat itself. So it's just really versatile, and it's a good cost-saving effort as well.
It's a little bit different though than just eating leftovers, because you're going to like repurpose it and create a different meal, but with the same batch.
Exactly, really and it's kind of just, it's a time-saving approach as well. And so, you know, you think about chili, you think of tomato-based chili. This is a green chili, like the canned green chilies based chili. So instead of tomatoes, there are some tomatoes, but it uses a little bit more of that.
Perfect.
So we're using just a super simple combination. We have some onions, of course, a staple in chili, and then there's some green jalapeno pepper. So you can add as much or as little as you like. Remove the seeds if you don't like it really spicy, and then some fresh garlic.
Oh,
and then
that's
again,
the key, removing the seeds?
Yes, that's where the heat is, Amy. And so then you're going to add in some fire roasted tomatoes, which they really add that great smoky flavor. And then here again, kind of beyond the shining star of the beef, these are the green chilies right from the can. So this all will kind of come together. And then we're using, again, this is a lean cut bottom round roast, slow cooked, so it's nice and tender. So it's just shredded up like this, and then you add this in. This is about 2.5 cups. So if you did a pot roast, for example, maybe and you ended up with leftovers, you could just use leftovers here, or you could make it with the intention of making it this recipe, which hopefully you would do for game day.
Yeah.
And then this really, just because the meat is already cooked, it simmers together for like 20 minutes or so.
That's it.
You could cook it longer. You know, chili usually tastes better the longer you cook it, and those flavors blend. And so yeah, it's so easy. I like to serve it with some crunchy tortilla chips, maybe some guacamole or avocado on top, a garnish of jalapeno peppers.
And this is good because I think of chili and I think ground beef.
Yes.
But this is just different.
Exactly. And ground beef is another one of our cuts of beef that really is so easy to batch cook with. So again, whether you maybe just purchase like a larger batch of the beef itself and freeze it for later, or cook it and then freeze it. So you can prepare cooked beef that's been frozen within 2 to 3 months, and you'll still have a great product at the end.
Yeah, and this is something great to serve at parties, because you can just like kind of then stick it in your crock pot, keep it all warm, and people can help themselves
Exactly, and scoop it up. Yeah, and this would also freeze really well because there aren't like rice or noodles in it, which sometimes can get a little bit you know, off when you freeze. So yeah, it's so easy. I mean, gosh, 30 minutes or less, and you're ready for game day.
Perfect. Quickly talk about some of the health benefits of beef.
For sure, and I'm glad you mentioned that. It is American Heart Month, so we like to talk about how lean beef really plays such an important role in an overall heart-healthy diet. So when you're choosing those cuts of beef, always looking for lean cuts. So the bottom round roast, for example, lean ground beef, and then you know you're getting about in 3 ounces, you're getting 10 essential vitamins and minerals, including zinc, protein, iron, B vitamins, and it's only about 170 calories. So it's a really easy way to amp up your heart-healthy diet with lean beef.
Really good. Okay, so you're going to stay here because coming up in the next half hour, we're going to talk about using the batch cooking for another recipe. So we'll stay tuned for that. We have an author spotlight coming up after the break. As we go to break, we thank PA Beef for sponsoring the previous segment. We'll be right back.